straight to our main talking point. We're talking about the rage of attack on Ortom. Everyone is talking. The governors and, of course, both APC and PDP are talking as well. Let's look at this, really.
Yeah, Jacob, we don't want to, this to happen during our time on this earth, that it so happened that an elected governor in this country with the kind of security he's supposed to have, or he has, will be killed inside his farm. That kind of story doesn't sound too good. I mean, it speaks of a country that is indeed at the precipice. Yeah, a country that has failed completely in terms of security. And I think to a large extent, this is what the picture of this attempt on Governor Ortom's life paints. No matter how you want to say it. And that is why the outrage. Even President Buhari usually will not comment on Governor Samuel Ortom's matter, has issued a statement to say that it's unacceptable, that hoodlums, Fulani herdsmen, call them whatever name you like, will attack a sitting governor in his farm and assassinate him. And Governor Ortom is clear. I'm targeted. They are planning to kill me. They have said it 1,000 times. They laid an ambush on my farm and they tried to kill me, if not for God and for the fact that at 6, so Ortom will be 60 next month, April 23. He said they ran for 1.5 kilometers. A lot of people don't believe him. They don't believe. They think that there's some story in the story. But one of his aides, his principal assistant, who followed him to the farm, I've read his account of the incident. He said because the farm is off the road, they parked their vehicles. Him, the governor, and 4 security aides of the governor, 6 in the governor's team on the entourage. The governor does that every weekend. He plays. A thief man must have farm. That was the Benue man usually. And it's quite a big farm.
Must farm yam.
Yeah, must farm yam. And this one has a piggery, he has a rice farm. It's a massive farm.
Yes.
And the farm borders the water side. So they parked their vehicles and trekked for 2 kilometers to the farm. That was a long trek, into the farm. And when the governor was done, as they were coming out, it was an ambush. Men in black, 15 suspected Fulani herdsmen. Again, now you suspected them by how? Because they carry AK-47. But again, as we always say, Jacob, if it walks like a dog, looks like a dog, quacks like a dog, it is a dog. This is the story of the Fulani herdsmen around the Benue River, the Benue River axis. They dominate those areas. The governor say they hold the forest. They will come into town, commit atrocities, and move back into the forest. And that was the basis of Dr. Samuel Ortom's letter to President Buhari recently. He tried to identify the positions of these herdsmen in the Benue River axis. That they're there. They come in through most of the borders around there, through Taraba. They hit Benue farm, destroy them, they go back. So this was what the aide told us, and that as soon as they started opening fire, 15 of them opened fire on the team. The governor's security men also retaliated. So him and the governor, they picked race, according to him, and they ran for 1.5 kilometers before they arrived in Government House in Makurdi. The governor also told of the ordeal. He said clearly, Fulani herdsmen who have threatened to assassinate him they were planning to kill him. And I mean, it's a lucky thing that it not happened, because if it did, we'll have a different national story today.
Oh, yes.
And that is the outrage. David Mark is saying that they are taking the Benue people for granted because of their gentleness. That what audacity, what boldness, by the Fulani herdsmen to try to attack a governor, a sitting governor, and kill him. Because if it is true, Samuel Ortom's story, and he did not know how to run, for instance,
that would have been it. That would have been it.
I think it was because he ran. That was how he escaped. And then the bravery of a security man, and they escaped with him. Again, this is if the story is true, because our people are wondering how a governor will probably a bulletproof vehicle that will stand bullets. You prefer to use his feet to run. But his aide was saying that they had not approached the cars when the ambush happened. You have to look at all of this from the story of the people who told them. Now, the security agencies, the IGR dispatched a team of, according to him, specialized investigators from the FCID. This is their job. They will now have to unravel how it happened. They will question the witnesses. They will talk to them. They will see if it fits a pattern. We will discover if indeed what Samuel Ortom said happened to him happened, or if he was just telling a story. Because if you go through media reactions to this issue, a lot of people they are wondering if indeed 15 people attacked you as a target, they would have succeeded. But who knows? who knows, for Providence and Greece. Maybe the governors carry some huge goods. And for a governor that's almost 60 years old, to run like that is probably very fit, you know. It's very, that's a long distance to run, you know, at the speed when someone is chasing you. You know, so I expect the reactions. The northern governors are aghast. They can't believe this was what happened to one of them, you know. Governor Fayemi is chairman of the Governors Forum. He has lamented that, is this really happening? You know, the president has said that it's unacceptable, but we should not politicize it, you know. And it's wrong to do ethnic profiling. And then the most brazen of the stories is that the Fulani nationalist movement, never heard of them, FUNAM, have come to say that it's us. We did it and we'll do it again.
Wow.
You know. So in this country at this time, an ethnic militia taking responsibility for attempting for an attempt on the life of a sitting governor.
That is.
This is what happens when states fail, really. Because at this time we must find out the people behind FUNAM and arrest them. Governor Ortom thinks is the Mieti Allah Kaura, that's them, that they are the ones that have always threatened to kill him, you know. But he will not stop. We say a panzer, but it's sad development really for our country, you know, when this kind of things happen. You know, again, because the governors have always said that they are planning to do it. You know, you think that they won't dare, but indeed was brazen and it must be condemned. You know, again, we expect investigations to follow. The President Buhari has also said investigations must be open and transparent, and indeed that's what we expect to happen. Sad, really.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more, leave a comment and like. Thank you.